When we walk through a wildflower meadow, our senses are filled with color and scent, a visual feast for the human spirit. But this beauty is more than decoration. It's a silent, ancient conversation. Flowers speak a language of petals, patterns, and pigments, a secret dialogue with the animal kingdom that's been unfolding for millions of years. Each flower is a billboard, advertising not to us, but to bees, butterflies, moths, and birds the pollinators plants depend on to survive. Without these messengers, many plants would vanish and ecosystems would collapse. The flower's message is simple. Come here, I have a reward for you. But the signals are sophisticated, guiding visitors to nectar and pollen with precision. This is not random color, but a carefully crafted message system. Understanding this language reveals a hidden layer of complexity in nature. In this journey, we'll explore the vibrant colors and hidden patterns of flowers, seeing them through the eyes of insects. By doing so, we'll discover the genius of the natural world, a story of partnership, survival, and beauty beyond what meets the eye. This is the story of how a simple flower speaks and how the world listens. Flowers communicate first through color, bold, eye-catching signals designed to stand out. These colors aren't random, they're produced by pigments that reflect specific wavelengths, attracting the right pollinators. Bees are drawn to blues, purples, and yellows, while hummingbirds seek out reds and oranges. Shape matters too. Open flowers like daisies offer easy access, while complex shapes like orchids ensure only certain pollinators can reach the nectar. Nectar guides, lines, dots, or patches act like runway lights, pointing insects to the flower's center. A foxglove's dark spots, for example, guide bumblebees straight to the reward. By guiding pollinators so precisely, flowers ensure efficient pollination. Every color and pattern is a strategic signal in nature's communication network. To understand flowers' secret language, we must see through an insect's eyes. Bees, with their compound vision, detect movement and a wide field of view, but their real advantage is seeing ultraviolet light, a color invisible to us. While red appears dull, ultraviolet reveals hidden patterns and bullseyes on petals. Chemicals in petals create these UV patterns, forming high-contrast maps that guide pollinators. To a bee, a flower isn't just a splash of color, it's a multi-layered signal. From afar, color draws them in. Up close, visible and ultraviolet patterns guide them to nectar. This system is perfectly tailored to each pollinator's senses. The insect world is filled with secret signs and glowing targets, all hidden in plain sight. Flowers and insects are locked in a visual conversation we're only beginning to decode. The discovery of ultraviolet patterns on flowers revealed a hidden world. A sunflower, for example, is a uniform yellow to us, but to a bee, it's a glowing halo with a dark bullseye at the center, an unmistakable target. This UV contrast is common, making foraging efficient for pollinators and ensuring effective pollination for plants. Even plain white flowers often reveal intricate UV patterns under special light. These patterns act as invisible runways, guiding insects directly to nectar and pollen. Some flowers even change their UV signals after pollination, telling bees to move on and spread pollen elsewhere. This dynamic signaling prevents wasted visits and maximizes reproductive success. The ultraviolet language is a reminder of nature's complexity, much of it beyond our perception. Flowers manage their visitors with invisible cues, ensuring both parties benefit. Technology lets us glimpse this secret world, but for insects, it's everyday reality. The magic of ultraviolet is a masterstroke in nature's communication toolkit. The common dandelion, often dismissed as a weed, is a master of hidden communication. What looks like a single flower is actually hundreds of tiny florets, each offering nectar and pollen. In visible light, it's a simple yellow. In ultraviolet, it transforms into a glowing ring with a dark center. a giant bullseye for bees. This pattern is a long-range signal, easily spotted by pollinators flying above. As bees approach, the sharp contrast guides them to land in the center, where the richest rewards await. The dandelion's clear signals attract a wide range of pollinators, ensuring its success and spread. Far from being just a weed, the dandelion is a brilliant communicator in the plant world. Its secret language of light guarantees survival and abundance. Not all flowers operate in daylight. Some, like the evening primrose, bloom at dusk for nocturnal pollinators. With pale petals that glow in low light, the primrose stands out against the night. It releases a powerful fragrance, guiding moths from afar with scent trails. Even at night, ambient ultraviolet light reveals hidden patterns on its petals, creating a glowing target for moths' sensitive eyes. The combination of pale color, strong scent, and UV pattern is perfectly tuned for moths like the hawk moth, which can reach deep into the flower for nectar. As the moth feeds, it collects pollen to carry to the next flower. This partnership is a silent conversation under the stars, a dance of signals and responses. Night-blooming flowers show that nature's language adapts to every environment. Even in darkness, the dialogue between flower and pollinator continues. The language of flowers is essential for survival, both for plants and their pollinators. Flowers rely on pollinators to move their pollen. Without this, they can't reproduce. By sending precise signals, color, pattern, scent, flowers attract the right pollinators for their shape and needs. Pollinators, in turn, depend on these signals to find food quickly and efficiently. Nectar fuels flight. Pollen feeds young. This mutualism is a cornerstone of biodiversity, supporting entire ecosystems. Every bee visiting a flower is part of a vast, interconnected web of life. The secret language of flowers holds this partnership together, ensuring the health of our planet. When we witness pollination, we're seeing nature's code in action. It's a system of trust, efficiency, and survival. The relationship between flowers and pollinators is a dynamic dance, co-evolution in action. Each adapts to the other. Flowers evolve shapes and signals. Pollinators evolve body parts and behaviors. The star orchid of Madagascar and its matching hawk moth are a famous example, each perfectly suited to the other. Specialization happens everywhere. Bee tongues match flower depths. Butterfly legs suit delicate petals, and flowers develop landing platforms and pollen brushes. But this dance is fragile. If a specialized pollinator or flower disappears, both can be lost. Biodiversity is vital. A rich variety of plants and pollinators creates resilience. The secret language of flowers weaves this tapestry together. If the thread breaks, the whole system unravels. Co-evolution is nature's way of building and balancing complex partnerships. Next time you're in a garden or meadow, look closer. Every flower is sending messages. Buttercups shine as UV beacons. Foxglove spots guide bees like runway lights. These conversations happen all around us, every day, often unnoticed. With curiosity, we can tune in, seeing patterns, visitors, and ingenuity everywhere. This understanding deepens our connection to nature and inspires us to protect it. Even the smallest flower is part of a grand, intricate system. By asking, "Who are you talking to?" we open a door to invisible beauty. The wonder of nature is right at our feet, waiting to be discovered in every bloom.